What else can you say, John, other than Carson Beck gets his moment, right? Drives them down the field, 3 minutes to go. I hated the play calling at the beginning of that drive where it was just like, is he just trying to do hero ball? Like, is this Shannon Dawson just calling up shot plays here with 3 minutes left? Or is this Carson Beck just being like, no, no, my time to shine here, just taking deep drives? But eventually, Miami settles in and they go on a hell of a drive, capped off with that touchdown run by Carson Beck there. So credit to the Canes. I thought for the most part in the Fiesta Bowl, the story was told in the trenches, and like Miami, you could tell was significantly better than Ole Miss up front on both sides of the ball. Miami just like they were able to get that push with the running game, and I thought they should have ran the ball even more. Mark Fletcher had like 20 touches. He should have, I thought, had close to 30 in that game. Every time he touched the ball, he was getting 5 yards. But and then on the other side, credit to Ole Miss for pretty much taking Ruben Bain out of this game. Non-factor. Akeem Mesidor was hurt there, but Miami's still able to generate enough pressure, getting Chambliss off his spot. He really wasn't comfortable until the second half, where this game just kind of blown open and we like crushed that over, thankfully, for our betting card. But yeah, Miami, the trench play once again just was the key thing for me in my takeaway.
Yeah, like Miami was so effective with their ability to run the ball. Like they really just kind of took Ole Miss that way. And, I think you can understand me being a little bit bitter watching that and realizing that Georgia could only muster 3.5 yards a carry against that Ole Miss defensive front. So obviously Dawson and the trenches, the big hog mollies and Mark Fletcher were able to generate a lot more. But like you were saying, and Twitter is kind of in lockstep on this one, where it's like when it comes to Miami, you can always count on them to find something that's really working and kind of like get their footing, and then just start screwing around with trick plays and stuff, like the
Right?
flea flicker and like all this other stuff. And you're like, why aren't you just doing the thing that's dominating the other team? So they need to definitely clean that up. I give Ole Miss a ton of credit though, because I think that the way that the game was setting up, Miami could have and should have run away with it, right?
They
I mean,
really
like
should have.
you're talking about time of possession that's pretty much akin to what the Oregon Texas Tech one was. Like Ole Miss's defense was actually on the field longer than Texas Tech was against Oregon. It was a 42-18, I think, time of possession disparity. So for Ole Miss to score as much as they did in that little time is unbelievable. I think I had a tweet during the game on Thursday night after Ole Miss started to kind of click in finally on offense late in the third quarter. But Ole Miss's first 9 drives produced 32 plays. You're talking about a razor thin margin of error that Ole Miss was walking to even keep that game competitive. So I give them a ton of credit for being able to hang in there. But again, ultimately, Miami, the better team,